Kaylor.
And I'm Amber from Kajin Cosplay, and today we're back again with you guys with Hunter x Hunter.
Episode 62!
Yeah.
Last episode, the boys are in Greed Island, the game.
Oh,
And we've learned a little bit about what the game is supposed to be. And
It is not about killing each other.
No, but that's how the players turned it into. That's what the players turned it into. And they were, Gon and Killua were proposed to help the other players clear the game as fast as possible to end this carnage, to stop the deaths. And Gon did not really like that because he doesn't want to spit on his father's legacy, and he wants to play the game the way it was supposed to be played and see what the message his dad left for him, because this was basically a way for his dad to share his passion with his son, you know. And
well,
he wants to
his
see
father created the game, so
yeah,
of course it
so
is.
he wants to see what the game is really about and live it, you know, do it the right way. So I guess they're on their own and they're gonna try to clear the game themselves.
Well,
There's also another character, a new girl that is the way she's speaking, she wants to mess around with their friendship. I refuse to accept that. Especially after Kirua's little confession last episode about how Gon gave him a friend and that's what matters, and I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. And then in comes the new character who's like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna screw them up. So yeah, that was last episode.
yeah.
Let's jump in episode 62 and see what happens.
Alright.
More of the game, more of the new characters, more friendship. Let's go! I'm gonna enjoy this arc so much.
Holy shit, she's more than 40 years old!
I love
you
her.
and your damn anime style, seriously.
No, but you know what? It actually makes a lot of sense. Is she's that experienced and she's a pro hunter and she's been through some shit and she's seen a lot of stuff. Like, she has experience. It makes sense that she tries to appear like a small girl, a small frail girl, and she's also acting like one, like she's playing a character, because we've seen it, the boys facing monsters.
To see her opponent.
Yeah, when the boys were facing the monsters and they were like, oh, I mean, that thing looks terrifying, but they were surprised at how weak the thing really was. Appearances are deceiving. That's why they end up winning so much, because people look at them and they see two kids.
Yeah.
So if they see her, they're gonna underestimate her, and then she could kick them in the back, you know? No, but that's the thing. Like, you do not want to appear strong. That's one good way of winning a battle. Deceive your opponent. So that's amazing. And I love that her experience and all of her knowledge makes it easy for her to see the potential in these boys. And she wanted to mess with them, but then she saw how strong they could be and how strong they already were.
And how waste of potential they were.
Yeah. She'd rather polish their techniques and stuff and turn them into diamonds than see them lose and waste so much power. Because I feel like it's maybe her experience that does that. Like, if you were younger and you were after the thrill, just defeating them would be enough. Or you could turn into Hisoka, for example. Like, he's after the thrill because he's been through so much and he's so strong that that's all he has, you know? He wants a strong opponent to give him a thrill. But she has the experience. I think it's like spitting on her, on what she's been through, not to help these two kids.
Yeah,
and at least teach them, yeah. So,
Such a good teacher!
I prefer that to the messing around with their relationship. I really prefer that. And I mean, I love her more in this episode than I did in the last one, because in the last one we didn't know what to expect and we didn't see much of her. Like, she was just a sneaky girl. But in this one, it's nice to see her personality.
She's a sneaky grown woman, yeah.
Yeah, but she also, like, I love how she acts like a coach already. And I love how maybe her personality fits well with Gon and Killua. So
True.
This is going to be a great dynamic. And it's interesting because they need an experienced hunter with them because they are not ready. This game is going to turn out to be way bigger than what it is right now. It's always like that in RPGs. I mean, I can compare it to Tales of, for example, but
I have a question for you though.
Yeah.
Because you said earlier that you think that maybe if the hunters figured it out, they could just take the items and just leave the island before clearing the game.
That's what he was
But
referring to.
didn't they say though that if they use the items after a certain time, the item's gonna just vanish from?
There is a way to leave with the items without clearing the game. I'm not saying that you can just leave with the items without doing something first, but if they are on an actual island, this is not a game. This is real life. So they could literally just leave the island.
True. Unless there's some type of a spell.
If there is still a way to leave the island without following the rules. You just need to find it.
True.
That makes, that makes so much sense with why they can die, because they are physically there. So if they die, they die. That's it. So there's that.
It's true. If you die in the game, you die in the real world. Well,
Yeah.
they are in the real world.
That just mesmerized me, like how crazy that planification for the game was. Like how intelligent was Gon's dad and his friends to create this, and it's still working today. You know.
It is.
It's such a huge thing to do. And I mean, all the NPCs, if it's not a game, it's not just you don't just program the thing. Like, you need to make sure that these NPCs are still going to work years down the line. And they are physical, like
we saw, Nen can still be useful even years.
Yeah, but then they had, I'm saying, like, they
had
had to think about all of this. They had to create all of this when it happened, and it's still working today.
True.
That's like, wow. Oh, it's gonna be cool. Like, I know some people say that this arc was basically set between the amazing arc that was the last one and another amazing arc that's going to happen after, which is why sometimes people maybe don't like this one as much.
Really?
But I'm all about just enjoying it, and right now I love this arc a lot. Like, I enjoy it's really like an RPG for me. Like I was saying, I play a lot of Tales of.
We do love RPG.
Yeah, and so it's giving me feels like I said, there's nothing like that feeling of starting a game and everything is so hard at first. You're trying to learn how the game works, how to work your way around, like the rules and stuff, the tutorial, and then after hours and hours of playing, you come back to that first city and you face the same monsters, and they're just so easy to kill. That gives you such a nostalgia. Like, you feel happy about the journey you took, and it's giving me all these feels, you know, to see them go through that, and also referring to the RPG rules and stuff. So I'm enjoying this arc a lot right now. Okay.
Alright.
No,
anything else.
Good. So let's move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, guys. And if not, wait for the next one to be up on YouTube.
Yes, very soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.